The internet in Nigeria has been gripped by stories and videos of people who are supposedly summoning a demon to respond to their questions, and it is called the Charlie Charlie. Now, the Charlie Charlie game or the Charlie Charlie challenge has been on in several other countries for a very long time now, but unfortunately, Nigerians are beginning 2021 with a demon, Charlie Charlie. If you are wondering what the Charlie Charlie game is all about, it's simply a game where you get a piece of paper, then you draw an X on the paper, write yes and yes, and write no and no, then balance two overlapping pencils along the vertical and the horizontal axis. Then you say, Charlie, Charlie, are you there? Ask your questions. Charlie Charlie will respond by a spooky movement of the pencil towards the yes or towards the no. Let me show you a video. Maybe Nigerians are just discovering this game for the first time, and we are Nigerians and we are known for doing things to the extreme. We always take it to the next level. So here are clips of what Nigerians have been doing since they discovered the Charlie Charlie game.
Hey Charlie, make I do Yahoo, yes or no? Hey, ready? Yes, yes, Yahoo, yes.
Charlie, Charlie, are you there? Oh boy. Charlie, do you harm people? Charlie, do you leave after we say goodbye? Is your name really Charlie? Goodbye, Charlie.
Charlie, are you there? Whoa, Charlie, are you there? Mommy! Yeah!
But who is Charlie Charlie? For some, Charlie Charlie is a child that committed suicide. Others say that Charlie Charlie is a victim of a fatal motor accident. And the most popular one, people say that Charlie Charlie is a Mexican demon. But according to Maria Elena Naves of BBC Mundo, there is no demon in Mexico known as Charlie Charlie. So that as well could be an invention and may not exist anywhere. Nonetheless, the Charlie Charlie game seems to be working for some people and not working for other people. So it has become difficult to determine if it is real or fake. Well, I have some few questions that we can answer together and decide if the Charlie Charlie game is real or fake. The first question is, does it work with heavyweight object, maybe a stick or even a pen? Let's see a sample.
Charlie, are you there?
Okay, from this very sample, we can see that the Charlie Charlie game or challenge doesn't really work when you use a pen. Perhaps because a pen is weightier than a pencil. We know that pencils are lightweight objects. That could mean that since the pencils are balanced over each other, it is overlapping and the mass is balance from one point to the other, which means when you speak Charlie, Charlie, are you there? You might be blowing air on the pencil, which, when you apply the law of equilibrium, maybe the reason behind the movement of the pencil towards the yes or towards the no. So there may not necessarily be a demon behind answering the questions. Because why doesn't Charlie Charlie respond to everybody? There are people who call on this demon and he never responds. And the other question, why does Charlie Charlie say no sometimes? Since he isn't there, who answered no? So for me, I am not sure if this is beyond physics or cannot be scientifically explained, but I do know that things do happen, and I believe in the supernatural, but this is not necessarily supernatural. It is natural, and it's just obeying the law of equilibrium, and then the air you breathe on the pencil causes it to move towards the yes or the no. And that's just it. There is nothing supernatural, there is nothing demonic, there is nothing spiritual about the Charlie Charlie game. For me, I am not going to try the Charlie Charlie game in my house because I find it to be a bit dumb and unnecessary. But if you think that it is something you want to spend your time doing, go ahead and practice the Charlie Charlie game. You can come to the comment section below and let us know about your experience. Did it